I've been to Perlis several times before. Every time I drove by, I saw these twin peaks that mesmerized me. In my mind, I told myself, what a pair of magnificent peaks not to be conquered! But then, the question was, how do I do it? Finally, 2 weeks ago I saw a Facebook group promoting this place, and I thought, this is it! I must not miss this chance. Fast forward to today, it's 4th of July 2020. The time? 7 AM. Weather? Couldn't be more perfect. We arrive at the foothill, then we walk a short distance through the bushes. Look at the height of the cliff. Here comes the challenging part. Look at that slope. I have to use both of my hands all the time. Otherwise I would lose my balance. Now we are entering the cave. There are a lot of caves in this hill. In fact, many hills in Perlis are full of caves. Perlis is a small state in the northern tip of Malay Peninsula. Those hills are very old, older than the Himalayan mountain range. They are mainly made up of limestone. Through 100,000 years of erosion by the rainwater, elaborate cave systems were formed. The interior of the cave isn't too bright, yet not so dark at the same time. But one thing for sure, it's very dry and filled with bat poops. If you listen attentively, you can hear the bats clicking in the background. There are lots of bats in this cave. Here, the trail is treacherous. I have to constantly watch out where I step, while keeping balance on the unstable rock. The interior of this cave is huge and very spacious, so upon exiting the first cave, here we are, at the cliff. Here's my guide. His name is Pakim. He's introducing me the surrounding mountains. I've brought my drone. If you bring your drone too, you have to be very careful of flying it. The wind direction here can change instantly when it close to the cliff wall, causing drones to crash easily. It's harder to get full GPS signal too. There's a cement factory at the back of this hill. What an ugly eyesore for such a beautiful quaint surrounding. At this moment, the rice field is green, but it's turning yellow in a few months to come. I can't stop myself but to admire the height of this cliff. Now I'm drinking coffee and we are chatting. After the meal, our guide shows us how to rock climbing. It was mainly for the filming of tourism documentary. Yes, there was a filming crew among us on that day. They were making documentaries for the Ministry of Tourism. As for me, I bring out my drone again for one more flight. My guide told me this hill is a famous destination for rock climbers around the world. Among them, there were Japanese, Spanish and German teams. Some of them helped setting up the anchor bolts on the cliff. Once they were done, they left behind a new route for other climbers. The routes range from easy to difficult. Here we are, descending a very hard cliff face. Here's the part where they call it golf ball. You can see the big rock hanging in the mid-air, like a golf ball, of course. We are entering the cave once again. Here's the part where we need to do some rappelling. Here is an opening where they call it the sniper's window. Some preparation for the descent. Our guides are professionals. They have lots of experience in rock climbing and rope works. We totally trust them for our safety. The first person from the film crew is descending. Then the next one. Here's our guide Amirul, the last person to descend. In preparation again for the last descent with rappelling. Now it's my turn.
Okay, boleh, boleh. Okay.
Okey, lompat je.
Lompat.
Lompat. Lompat lagi. Lompat lagi. Lompat lagi.
Naik sikit tadi merah ni ke? Tadi merah naik sikit. Okey, lepas.
If you are interested, you may contact me for the phone number of the guide.
Dah sampai.
After the last person descended, our journey ends here.